Good morning, happy apocalypse, welcome back to more Project Zomboid. We spent our first night out in the woods. Well, what's soon gonna be not many woods left anymore, so we're gonna continue our big wood chopping adventure. First things first though, I'm gonna quickly run into here, turn on the radio. I wanna watch or listen to the radio at 8 just to see what the situation is, so how the weather is going to be today, and if there's going to be already a helicopter. I'm fairly certain, well, I think it's between day 6 and 9, and you start on the 9th. So it should be the first day where you can get a helicopter. Alright, now we're looking. Automated broadcast system, bzz, yes. This guy's wonderful weather to stay outdoors. Little cloudy spells tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon there's going to be some rain starting, which we might then start to plant a few seeds here. Thunderstorm emanates in 5 days, oh boy. Order 66 has been issued, no, 353. Alright, no helicopter. Well, broadcast system integrity, as long as the power is still on, shouldn't be an issue. Alright, what do I want to check? We are currently at 228 out of 300 on the way to carpentry 3. Now, so I was looking last time that in the carpentry menu, the wooden crates, to get some organization here, we can make from carpentry 3. But we also have the more builds mod, which gives us some additional options here. That's carpentry 6 for the military crate. Those 3 boxes, half crate at 3. So still not anything that we can do any sooner. Well, I guess we're just gonna... So one way to level up carpentry is just by chopping wood, sawing the logs into planks, and we can also make some wall frames. That's all fine. So that's going to be most of today's episode here. Just going to leave the twigs here near the fire so we can use them to light more campfires. One thing we should do though, grab me like, can I even do that? Furniture, a wooden chair. It might not look like much, yeah? But if we're exhausted from felling all those trees, we can take a little rest. So I don't start coughing and attracting potential zombies. Now, this is a fairly zombie-free area, normally. So I'm not too concerned, but hey, let's not risk it. I think we can also technically sit on ground. Do we have a sit on? Yeah, sit until rested. Which just gives us also this little rest bar. So you have information on when you're fully rested. Which is a mod that I added for this run. doesn't make resting while sitting on the ground any faster. It just gives you that little bit of extra information. Alright, let's do some sawing. So yeah, and I think for now I'm just gonna saw everything in place. I'm not gonna run around, collect stuff. Blocks in range. Right, just out of curiosity. Oh, that was barely 25 XP or so. Alright, we're getting a little bit peckish here. Did I have anything in my box here? No. Let's make a can of spaghetti. Have some chips with that. And I think we're getting agitated here. So am I trying to conserve the cigarettes? So once we're going to agitate it, I'm going to have one smoke. And actually, since that is so little XP from the sawing, I think we might just do a little bit more construction here. Did I leave anything in the trolley? No. Give me those planks. I'm not gonna use the trolley, I think. We're just gonna grab everything. The trolley makes sense once we're getting to longer distances. Out of curiosity, let's keep an eye on the hero XP here. So we're at 254. That was 1.25 XP. Alright, okay, this is gonna take a while. I hope we have enough nails. Then eventually we need to collect all these branches and twigs, so they're not going to be in the way later on. I think I want to come out a little bit more here. I'm trying to think big, right? I want to have a big house, plenty of room for planting, and room for plenty of cars. I mean, we can also expand it later on. Right, as much as I say this is a safe place, I really am still paranoid. I'm gonna look around all the time. What I'm thinking. Kinda think like come out up to here. Yeah, maybe like I have, what, 12 logs? No, 18, so 9 more tiles. I have absolutely no plan whatsoever, by the way. Just, you know, eyeballing it. Just know two things. I don't want to have any trees too close to my actual walls later on. And that's just one thing. So yeah, and since there's not much happening here with that construction, but I think it's going fairly quick, and you know, I can kind of see how it's taking shape. It's probably going to be 2 days at least in today's episode. Alright, let's pull it in. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna use up all our wood here. This is a reasonable size. We bring this around and then like hit the lake here. I think that's not too big for a single base and gives us some room to work with. Anyway, what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna look a little bit wild at the start, but bear with me. So we have carpentry free now, so we can make boxes. So I'm gonna unload the car here. By just opening the window and throwing everything on the ground. We can keep the gas can inside. Let me drive up a little bit. And do the same thing with the trunk storage. One beautiful organization. You shouldn't be doing this, by the way. Like, you shouldn't start and stop your cars for these kind of small trips. Give me 9 planks for now. I want to stand in a location where I can see all the loot that's on the ground, and we're going to build some crates here. Beautiful, beautiful crates. Right, first crate. Let's go to the floor inventory. Everything that is book or map or magazine. You know what? Even the tapes in there. Oh yeah, you know what? While I'm organizing everything that's food, second crate. Books, magazines, first crate. I hope those are all gonna fit there. Water bottles counts as food in my book. Alright, what's next? Weapons? Weapons. Tool, weapon. 3rd grade. Seeds into our... No, the seed basket is full. Might actually just give up on that. So, 9 more planks. I'll stay on this side here. Far enough away from these crates, close enough to all the loot on the ground. Right, I want... Well, where are my crates though? It's kind of inconvenient. Oh god, now they're different size. Oh god, I ruined everything. Bottom crate, basket with all our seeds. The other seeds. It's our gardening basket. Let's put the foraging basket in there too. Then, I guess medical stuff. In that there. And I'm gonna put the gas cans in there with the medical stuff, just because otherwise we won't fit everything else. Right, everything else then in the center crate, except saucepan, you're in the food crate. Ammo, you go into the weapons crate. Okay. Beautiful. Everything we own found its place into one of the crates. Truck is empty, and we're all sorted out. Alright, now one of the problems is we only have a saucepan. We don't have any bigger chur here for water collection. That's a little bit of an issue. So what we can do here always is fill the saucepan with water. Put it in the campfire. And we have clear water that we can fill into our gym bottle. And we can do that a few times. Maybe we want to actually fill up these empty bottles here. Oh no, that's for the empty bowl. No. Empty bottle. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to build this base near water source, so we wouldn't have to worry about this. I kinda regret, I'm not sure if we saw a cooking pot in any of the houses we looted and I just didn't pick it up, or that we just were unlucky. So the other thing we can do now getting fairly late. Actually, I should also set an alarm. We want to make sure we wake up before we hear the helicopter alarm. So 7:50. Alright. So, and some canned potatoes, tomatoes, and maybe sausages. And we can start making like a... Can we not make a stew in a saucepan? A soup in a saucepan? I guess it's a saucepan, not a soup pan. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we eat just canned food. We can't cook. Right, put out the fire. I think we go to sleep. Even woke up before our alarm went off. Okay. I wonder if we can just turn on the radio and just have it blare on full speed while we're chopping trees. Full volume. Yeah, this is the weather prediction at 7, but the helicopter warning isn't relevant for the current day until 8. Not wait uninterested, sit interested. Right, how looking? Alright, rain to start in the afternoon. Light fog tomorrow. Rain ends in the morning. Severe thunderstorm in 4 days. That's gonna be, you know, severe thunderstorm when we're out here camping. Looks like we're gonna have another pure construction day here. Alright, so I think we're gonna chop down, I think, like, here the line. So I want to chop down everything that's within the perimeter, and also anything that's close by, I think, and then just keep on building. So we still have nails. One more box, 62 nails in here. Jeez, what, 160 nails? So 80 something walls we can make. Or wall frames, rather. Yeah, which, you know, I was kind of hoping that the helicopter would come on one of these 2 days to make this episode a little bit more exciting, but hey, seeing the first stages of a base construction might be exciting. So I was thinking, for the severe weather thunderstorm, would be nice if we had our first little hut. The problem is that we can build walls, right? We can even build shitty, like, yeah. Can I get the game? So we can build the wooden walls, level 1, that look really bad. That's fine, but we can't build a roof. To build a roof, you need to build stairs to get on top of the roof. And stairs are locked behind carpentry level 6. So that's gonna be a while until we actually have a roof over our heads. As much as I know that this area seems safe, I'm always moving a little bit away from the edge of the forest before I sit down. All the rest here. I'm so super happy actually that we got lucky and found this felling axe. Like with a regular axe, not only would you take, I think, twice the amount of chops to get a tree down, but then also the axe would take way more damage. And you'd be ruining one of your weapons. The wood axe, or this felling axe here, is a terrible weapon, but hey, it's good for wood chopping. I think this is the 9 until which I cut here. I think that's all the wood chopping we need for now. So actually go here, put the axe away, just to give us also a little bit more carry capacity. Right, I guess let's start sawing. In a nice place where I see as many logs as possible on the ground. This time around I'm just gonna saw whatever I can find. Just to have it all done. Yeah, this tree needs to go still on this one. But yeah. And a few here, but that's something for future survivor to worry about. We're on sawing duty. Oh, the other thing, there was rain in the afternoon, right? Okay, let me actually stop the sawing for now. Have a little farming basket. Which one was the farming? The bottom one, okay. Alright, first of all, give me the watering can. And I don't want to make a huge farm. I think I want to plant some cabbage, some leeks, and some tomatoes. Potatoes. It's already a lot. Then I need a sewing tool. Gardening tool. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Is the pickaxe the only thing we have? Do I not have like a trowel? That's the book's crate. Okay, I think we can use a pickaxe. I'm gonna make the usual checkerboard pattern. Should be 5 each. That's way more probably than we need. Yeah, gotta, you know, it's a farm. You can't have random grass growing in between. Alright, actually, put that on the ground. I can collect some water. Which seems silly with the lake right next door. Shut up. Okay. We want tomatoes. Then some cabbages here. A row of leek. Beautiful. Good enough, and digging the furrows also gave us some worms that we can use for fishing. Which I don't think we found any fishing gear so far, but hey, it's gonna be good. Tired already, hungry, anxious. This is fine. I think we're also still running around here with the bandage. I think at this point it's also safe to say that we did not get zombie infected, so everything's good. At least not as bad as it could be. I think that's also the last logs that needed to be taken apart. Oh, look, I don't even dare to look. Oh my god, 81 out of 750. So I was planning, you know, after the helicopter comes, to go to the warehouses. I'm really wondering if we should go to some sort of city to get some more, to maybe find that carpentry book, maybe get a cooking pot. Maybe we take on here this little village as the target. I want to have a little bit more gear and stuff for Lake Ivy because it's kind of a bigger place. That's why I kind of don't want to do it as the second objective. Anyway, let's grab some more logs. I need to leave a gap of 4 tiles for a gate later on. So the one thing you might ask here is also, if this is so clear of zombies, like it seems to be, why even bother with a wall, right? Like, if no zombie is ever gonna come this way, do we actually need a wall? But the thing is, at the start of the game, this is fairly zombie clear. Zombies move around, there's migration, there are meta events that make zombies move, and I don't want to be caught on the wrong end of those events. So I'd rather have a little fenced off compound and feel safe in that. I don't want to be tired. It's still so early in the morning. I think all the chopping really tired us out. But I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna start over here now. Bring this wall in, so I know exactly where they meet. Start one off from that corner. I gotta keep an eye on the wetness model. Being moist is okay. Once we start getting wet, we need to probably sit in the car for an hour or so. Dry off a little bit. Now, all things aside, though, I think it's fairly certain that we're going... Oh, look at that. Exactly meeting. We're gonna have the helicopter soon. Probably tomorrow, if not the day after that, because... Well, that's when the helicopter happens in the game, right? Alright, so what are we thinking? Farm area here. This is then the room for cars. Little garage maybe, tool shack in the corner, and then the main compound building here. Probably snug against the wall. Although... Yeah, no, I really want to have double, like, space between the perimeter wall and then the building wall. So the building should probably start like 3 tiles off. Here. We can even start just walling this in. I think it's too early to decide that. Alright, very tired and hungry. One more reason to raid a city, a village next, is our food reserves are maybe not as plentiful as I thought they might be. Is there anything that can be added as an ingredient? No. 1 hour, 54 minutes left. 53 even. Okay, give me some of those. Lunches, also the twigs we're just gonna drop here. Little canned potato dinner. So probably gotta look, yeah, losing weight, which not, you know, we're slightly over. We want to be at 80. Alright. Those beans, when they're hot, when they're cooked, alright, they're no longer beans of unhappiness. Wonderful. And you know, one thing I want to do here in this playthrough, which I normally don't do in my playthroughs, I'm gonna stay a little bit more clean. It's a perfect way to let some more time pass. Chilly here in the morning. Right, before we end the episode, let's see how the next day is gonna be. We're probably gonna have the helicopter today because we have a light foggy day. That's the way usually the game does it, right? Can't have good weather during the helicopter. Right, activity in sector 34. That does not activity detected. Alright. Well, we're gonna grab a few books because I hope that what I initially planned, heading down there on the highway, should put us in the middle of nowhere with no zombies anywhere nearby. So we can probably just sit in the car, read a couple books. If zombies come close, we drive a few meters away or maybe just kill them. And that's gonna be the helicopter day. And once the helicopter's over, we get back here, restock, resupply, and depending on what time of day it is, we either already head out into the new city that we want to loot, or we don't. Or we stay for the night and then head out in the next morning. But that's going to be in the next episode. For now, gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.